Everyone, this is Nikachu, Merfolk Master. I'm here with my brother to play with modern Merfolk Cryptic Command with a ton of lores. Well, do you miss Merfolk? Well, Merfolk is back. We're playing it as a 4-of. If you want to see this aggro Merfolk deck played at modern, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Before we get into our match, we're going to thank our sponsor, themanabase.com. And MTG Jeff, he's on Jeskai Humans in Standard. Man, he's on all the Tribal. If you want to play aggro Merfolk in modern, you might want to play Jeskai Humans in Standard. Go check him out on themanabase.com. Your home base for everything Magic the Gathering. So, yeah, that's a great thing. And we finally have a 7-card hand that we can keep. We didn't win the die roll, though. Whatever. Uh-oh, Forest. I'm always concerned turn 1 Forest go. We drew a land, that's good. Because when I see Forest, I think elves.
What's his avatar?
An elf! An elf, damn it. Is this an elf deck with no 1-drop? Oh, his counters company? That makes sense. That's not good news either, if that's the case. Well, that's late. Well, what the hell is this? White-green control. Oh, it's Pillow Fort, maybe. Well, we're in the loser bracket in the competitive leagues. But that's actually not good. If they play a Ghostly Prison, that will really suck. That will definitely slow us down by a lot. But we do have Cryptic Command in the deck. Militia Burglar. I do not care about this card. Or maybe it's Humans with Chalice of the Void. I don't know. Another Militia Burglar. Well, that's all slow stuff. It's all very slow. We have a very great fast hand. I'm gonna hold up this Wizard's Retort. Just in case our opponent plays... I think we're winning here, is the deal.
Leo.
So I don't want to tap out, because if my opponent plays... Like, I don't know what to expect from our opponent, but if they play Ghostly Prison, that could lead to a loss.
Nope.
Okay. So I have no idea what their deck is about, but they know what our deck is about. Could be green-white Humans. Okay, definitely bring in Relic. Definitely bring in, I guess, Spreading Seas. Take out some 1-drops. Well, they might side out Chalice. I don't think. The Spell Pierce might be fine. Actually, do you know what? Okay, I'm bringing... They could be on Collected Company. So I'll bring in the Mist Callers, keep the Mist Callers. I have to get rid of 2 cards. We'll get rid of Wizard's Retort. I don't know if that's good. I really have no idea what we're up against here. I really have no idea. Okay, let's just pretend it's Humans. And then if we find out that it's, like, more control-like later, we can figure that out. It's fine. They mulliganed. Probably because their deck is just full of junk.
Move history stuck.
My brother and his move history.
I need to see it.
Do you really understand what's going on? Simeon Spirit Guide. Oh, we're going to have a Chalice on 1 again. Oh, it's going to nail us this time. Alright, GG. We don't have Chalice of the Void in this deck. It's going to get us. Well, that was just a... Well, it was a 2-for-1, basically. 2 cards were spent. Duskwatch Recruiter. Land. No, no land. Okay, Chalice of the Void works this time. They're gonna feel like a genius. I wonder, could I cast something into this? At the beginning of each, if no spells were cast last turn, transform it? I guess it's better as a 3/3 creature.
Is this that thing that whooped you before? Keep slipping between a human and a werewolf?
Alright, discard creatures. So what's up with this deck? I don't get it. This is just full of garbage. No attack. My opponent doesn't even attack. We still don't draw land. I didn't side them out. Well, I can't say Chalice is not doing work. It's doing work. Chord for 2. It's like Counter's Company, but they're playing with like the Simian Spirit Guide with Chalice of the Void. Like we would just roll this deck right now if we could just curve out. Funny thing is they can't. Infinite Mana doesn't even do anything here. I just have to make sure this thing never flips. Okay, still. Okay, I'm gonna start with Lords, because that's probably... If we just play a Lord every turn, we'll win. Or if we play a Lord every turn, that'll be good for us. Well, you had 1,000,000 turns ahead. How many turns? You had 5 turns ahead of us. Land. Excellent. Now we can start laying on the hurt. We might even make use of these 1-drops so we can untap lands.
The trigger will still resolve even though it doesn't hit the battlefield?
Yep. Well, they don't have anything. Oh, but I still don't want to... I don't want this thing to flip. It's very important.
No flipping, no flopping.
Okay, Militia Burglar.
Bugler.
It's 1 spell. Oh, yeah. I always think he's a burglar. Because he's like carrying... this cape looks like he's carrying something. Okay, so now I have no problem emptying my hand. Because they played 2 spells. Or I could pass and do nothing. The problem is if they find the infinite mana creature, we're doomed. Okay, so let's untap land. I'm going to target the islands just in case my opponent plays choke at any moment. Okay, we're going to play this Curse Catcher, get 2 triggers. Curse Catcher will get countered, but we still get the triggers.
Sick.
And we can empty the rest of our hand.
That Chalice was effective.
Well,
for a moment.
Man, if we could just draw, like, they spent so many resources to do that. Chalice of the Void normally isn't even good against us. The fact that they had, if we played if they didn't have that Simian Spirit Guide, if we just played turn 1 Ether Vial, that's it. The whole thing goes to crap.
You can keep it going. Tap his stuff down. Play that island.
No, yeah, I'm gonna tap these things down. Because if they find the infinite mana creature, then I'm in trouble. If they find a Devoted Druid, sorry, not Devoted Druid, Vizier of Remedies, they'll have infinite mana and they can search for what's probably a Walking Ballista and kill me. So no Court of Calling, no Collected Company. They even get to look for 3 mana. So I have to dodge like the top 4 cards of their deck. Probably. Time to take a lookie. Find it? Found another Devoted Druid. That's useless. So is that it? That might be it. So they can tap this. But they have to pay a 3rd mana to cast get this Duskwatch Recruiter. Unless they have Simian Spirit Guide in their hand. They found an Eternal Witness. That's not going to do it. And we've got the 2 creatures in our hand, which can tap down the Bugler, the Duskwatch Recruiter, the Militia, like everything. But it doesn't even matter. We have more attackers than they have blockers, so they're going to resign here. All right, we got it. This was a very this was a stupid version of Counters Company. That's all I can say. It was the worst version. This is not Counters Company that I expected. I guess it's like some sort of... I guess it's like Turbo Counters Company with, like, I don't know, Chalice of the Void. They can, in theory, have like a turn 2 wins with play Devoted Druid with Simian Spirit Guide on turn 1, then on turn 2 play Vizier of Remedies. So I guess we can call this Turbo Counters. Turbo Counters lost Turbo. How can I say that?
I don't know.
Turbo Loser. No, Turbo lost. That's right. You got your Chalice on one, it didn't even do anything. There's too many resources to do something like that. It doesn't even stop my main game. And if I... We gave our opponent 6 turns and it didn't even matter.
So not so fast after all.
Yeah, not so fast after all. You had 6 turns, and we just played all our lords and won. Excellent. That's how I wanted to do it. So that's going to be a match for today. We're going to thank all my patrons supporting me on Patreon. We're also going to thank themanabase.com for being our sponsor. This has been Nikachu with his brother playing Merfolk in Modern.